35 crore houses, when I say this, it sounds very absurd, very unrealistic, and very dreamy. That is a characteristic of me all the time. Mm, Whenever I have a dream, the recent being somebody told me that you always dream big and बड़ा बड़ा देखने के अलावा भी कुछ डिटेल्स पे देना है ध्यान. सो ऑब्वियसली यस, आप डिटेल्स पे ध्यान नहीं दोगे, देन हाउ कैन यू अचीव समथिंग बिग. बट डिटेल्स पे ध्यान देके अगर आप बड़े ड्रीम को भूल जाओ, देन तो उससे भी तो आपका काम नहीं होता है ना. सो दिस इज लाइक से वेन एवर यू ड्रीम बिग, यू शुड हैव ए टीम. दैट वॉज माई फॉल्ट ऑफ कोर्स व्हेन आई वॉज आउटलाइनिंग ए बिग ड्रीम. छोटे छोटे में, that is not simultaneously, it can't be done. Of course you can see through the entire process how it will be done, but when you start with a big dream, vision is something which is yet unseen, which is not yet seen. So if something is not yet seen, then the details of it is also not very apparent. That is what I think. So when I start doing something, I only can have the outline. There are so many uh, factors that come in which are unforeseen, that vision is not yet seen, and there are factors which are unforeseen. All I know is to be ready for that. Any movement that comes suddenly and takes you by sudden surprise, right? But the resourcefulness that I always keep talking about is getting ready, be ready, and always be prepared for facing any eventuality, whatever it may be. So dream when you start it's of course you can start small, because any dream cannot be big by day one. So day one you can start small, ultimately it goes to a bigger dream and a bigger achievement, but right now it is small. So the entire process you need to understand. It starts small. It's a huge dream. Today, a small things will be achieved. Tomorrow, another small portion will be achieved. It takes some consistency in the beginning to to pursue with that particular blueprint that you have, that roadmap that you have, and then after some time, it will give you that. That acceleration, that push to go great and accelerate and achieve that dream. It requires planning, of course. So but when whatever comes to your view, the way they say, right, when you start your journey, you take a small step, you can only see the next 100 meters. After you go to the after you complete the first 100 meters, then only you can see the next 100 meters, right? So 100 meters by 100 meters, and then when you have the experience of completing say 1 kilometer, that means 10 rounds of 100 meters. After you complete that, you gain the experience to see beyond 2 kilometers, even without seeing the 2 kilometers right now. So that is how your capability to see big also gets developed along with action. So the vision is which is not yet seen, and action is immediate. You cannot compromise on that. Action which you do, you cannot compromise on that, and it takes you through a smaller milestone. The other day, one of my colleagues, he wanted some help from me, and he was doing the same thing that I was doing. So I told him to break all his milestone into small goals, small aspects. It can be 100 of small aspects, but if he achieves one thing, then it is one milestone completed, right? So one milestone, then the second milestone, and right, likewise we can complete 100 milestone, and that is when one particular one, a big goal is achieved, which is visible to others. But till that visibility happens, you will be in the invisible zone, but that is only visible to you. So something should be visible to you so that it keeps you inspired. That is how we plan. And first of all, whatever vision we have, for that, a an impossible looking dream tracker also can be, has to be done, right? So this is the process. And if you like my video, then please subscribe to the channel also, and come join my webinar where we can be discussing about the entire blueprint, entire system of resourcefulness, so that we can take the journey. Thank you.